everybody, it is Stephanie here from Steph Studio. I hope you're all having a great day or night wherever you are in the world. And today we are down in my little yarn corner, just so that I can show you guys what kind of products I will be bringing to my two markets this weekend. I will be at Wallam Market down in Melbourne, and I will be at Moama Market in New South Wales / Victoria. These products I will say with the price, and I will make sure to include either a photo of them or the actual product. So my first product is my loaf cats. So they are quite long. They've obviously got a tail. You can choose the colour eyes that you've got. I've just got this rainbow one, and I've got another one that sits in another box. But I charge $25 for these. And then I've got my pigs as well, which look like this. The pattern for these is from Crochet Vision, and the pattern for my loaf cats is from Annie Caraway Arts. I will make sure to either post them in the description, or if you would like them, please just DM me. But these are my pigs. I charge $30 per pig because they do take a little bit to make. His tail's a little messed up, but they do take a little bit to make, but they are absolutely adorable. And then you've got my turtles as well. So this is my medium-sized turtle. So I've got these in a range of colours. At the moment I've got this one, and this one. They've all got different colour shells, but I do have ones that are the opposite to this, with this colour shell and this colour body. The pattern for my turtles is from Crochet by Jenna. I absolutely love the way that she writes her patterns, and I will also link it down below. For these ones I charge $30. And then I do also have my smaller turtles, which just has a little bit of smaller yarn, so that's why they've ended up just a little bit smaller. I've only got one of these in stock at the moment, and these ones cost $20. I then also have my large turtles, which do cost $50, and I don't have any in stock at the moment. In this next lot we do have my keychains. So all of my keychains are $10 no matter the size. So I've got my little gummy bears. I've got these in 3 colours at the moment. Then you've got my little skedaddle keychains. I've got 5 of these currently, all in different colours, apart from 4 of them, which 2 are white, 2 are orange, and 1 is green. So I've currently got these little guys. They work really well as stress balls. And then I do typically have whale keychains as well, but I don't have any in stock currently. I am making some more. But then I've also got my leggy froggies. I charge $10 for these, and I've got 2 currently in stock. And then I've also got my skedaddles, which are little octos. I call them skedaddles because they skittle their skedaddly way out of here. And I charge $12 for one of these because I do have 2 different sizes. They are both the same price. They take me the same amount of time to make, just they end up a little bit bigger. And that's because of the yarn that I use. I typically use the Bella Baby nippers to be able to make them the size that I do. And that just allows it to be able to be small enough to fit in your hand or in a little kid's hand. And as I've said in previous videos, that any of my products with safety eyes in them are not suitable for anyone under the age of 3 or anybody who chews on toys, because they are a choking hazard. I am getting some more baby safe items in with the embroidered eyes. I have been working on my embroidery. And next up we have my little pocket pups, which this pattern is from The Girl Who Knots. It is free on her Instagram, and I have these in 3 different colours, and I've currently got 9 of them in stock in all 3 colours. I do also take custom orders, so I have had somebody order multiple of these in a mustard colour to make a golden retriever kind of puppy. And yeah, I do custom orders as well. And then the next thing that is in this box is something that my mum has made me for my markets, and they are little cup cozies. So I charge $10 for one of these, or 3 for $30. So they do come in a set of 4, and once again I do custom orders for these. I personally cannot knit, but my mum is an absolutely amazing knitter, so she has been so kind to make these, and I typically have 2 sets, but I have sold the other one. I also have capybaras at the moment. This is once again a pattern by Crochet by Jenna, and honestly I cannot get over the cuteness of them. I charge $20 for one of these because I can get about 4 of them out of one ball of yarn, which is the Portercraft blanket chenille, and they are so cute. I am in love with them, and everybody else has been as well. I've got 3 of these in stock at the moment, and just to let you guys know, everything that I am talking about in this video is going to either be on my Etsy or it will be on my Instagram, and you can contact me through Instagram, Facebook or TikTok to be able to place an order. But if you do have an inquiry, I do prefer it if you do go through my website, which is linked in my bio of all of them. In this next box, we do have my keychain wristlets that my friend Amanda over at Ultimate Stickers does sell. So they work like your typical scrunchy wristlet. The only difference is they are crocheted, and once again you can do custom orders for these. So you just attach your keys to the bottom of the key ring, and you can just slide it over your wrist and your keys just hang off there. It makes it really easy to find in your handbag, especially if you've got quite a large bag. And these ones I charge $10 each. So I've got 2 of those in stock, and my friend Melissa has about 3 of them. So I have 2 of these in stock, and my mate Amanda has 3 of them. So she does most of the same markets, but Ultimate Stickers is her Facebook page with her sister, and that allows you guys to keep up with what markets they're at. Next up we do have my seahorses. So I got this pattern from Crochet Vision as well. So they are just little adorable cuties, and this one is kind of your colourful and black, and then I do have a few other colours like I do with the turtles as well. I think they have come out absolutely gorgeous. They are so cute, and I charge $20 for one of these. We then have my axolotls, which the pattern is from Crochet by Jenna, and so with the axolotls I charge $25 for one of these because they do take me a little bit to make. And then we've got my loaf kittens. So these are smaller than my loaf cats, and yeah, I do also take custom orders for every single item, and I charge $20 for one of these as they are smaller than my loaf cats. Next up we do have my hatching dragons and dinosaurs. So this is what one of the little dragons looks like. So they've got their little wings attached into the back. They've got their little horns and little ears, and they've got their little feet. So that's the dino. That's not the dino, that's the dragon. And these are the type of eggs that they sit in. So this is one style that I've got. So they sit in there and they are absolutely adorable. The next style that I've got is just a plain single crochet one. And so this is a triceratops. So they've got obviously your frill, your nose, and then obviously your little feeties, but they just sit in there just like that. And then they've got a little egg to hide away in when they get scared. Little kids absolutely love these. And then the last dinosaur that we've got is my T-Rex. So I've got 3 T-Rexes in stock at the moment. I have 3 of each. I'm just working on an egg for another one at the moment, and custom orders with these with any colour you would like. I have recently just done a custom order for someone who wanted a gender reveal dragon, and that was absolutely the cutest thing ever. Next up, we do have my chickens. I charge $25 for one of these, and I forgot to mention that my hatching dragons and dinos are $25 each, including the egg colour on it. So I do have 6 of these in stock currently. I do custom orders to try and match chickens as much as possible, so I could possibly do a silky if needed, but I think that they are absolutely adorable. And like I said, yeah, $25 for one of these, because they do take a bit of yarn, a bit of stuffing, and a bit of time. Next up is my duckies. So this is, as a lot of people like to call them, demon ducks. I personally love the white eyes, but I do have 4 of these currently in stock. Sorry, his head's a little squished. And yeah, they are absolutely adorable, and I charge $17 for one of these because they don't take a huge amount of time to make. And then the other thing that I've got in stock, which I've only got 1 left of, but I will be making more, are my foxes. And I just think that they are adorable, and I charge $25 for these because they do take quite a bit of sewing as well. Although you do surface crochet the tail and the ears, they still take some sewing. Okay, the next item that we've got is actually my sign that says safety eyes are not suitable for anybody under the age of 3. But we've got my scrunchies. Now, I make these with 2 double crochet rounds, and I do have a rule of thumb that if the hair elastic in the middle does break, you can bring the yarn back to me and pick another one up for the price of nothing. I do have about 54 of these in stock currently, and I've got a few different colours. Like I'm not going to show you all the colours, but these are a few of my favourites, and my best sellers are these 3. So, and they are mainly a market exclusive. I have not put them on my Etsy just yet. Then in this next box here, we have my gorgeous snakes. And this pattern came from the Crochet Grove. So I've got 2 that wrap around your arm, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So I've got one with the white eyes and then one with the black as well. All of my eyes come from the Twisted Stitcher over on Instagram and Facebook. She does an absolutely amazing job of them. She hand paints all her safety eyes, but I charge $45 for those snakes. The last thing is my Lily of the Valley tops. So these range from $35 to $50 for each size, and that is what they look like. The pattern for these came from Passionate Kelsey over here on YouTube, and I can't get over them. I am obsessed with them. And now we do have my jellyfish that hang from the top of my marquees when I am at markets. So if you have seen me at markets and see something hit you in the head, it's probably these really long tentacles. Now this pattern came from Raining Charms over on YouTube, and I absolutely love it. We put a hook through the top, and we can make you a little carry handle if you would like, but that's only upon request. We then also have my big cows. So these are my bigger cows. So the pattern is from Crochet by Jenna, and I charge $65 for these. Oh, forgot to mention that I charge $35 for my jellyfish. And then the other pattern that came from Raining Charms is my little mini cows. So these came from Raining Charms, and she has done an absolutely amazing job, and I charge $45 for these because they take me less time than the bigger ones do. I've got 3 of those in stock, and then 2 of my big ones in stock. So these products I'm about to show you are completely new products. I have not had them out at a market. I recently got a little candy grabber from another market. So I've made these little like kitty cats. There's chicks in here, bunny rabbits, little octos, little crabs, and I found all of these on Etsy. I can't remember who from. There's also little turtles. There's little frogs, which if I can get it the right way. There's fish as well. There's little flower babies, which I think look adorable. What else is there? There is, as I said, there is the bunny rabbits along with the tiny kitty cats. So these are going to be sold in my claw machine, which is $10 for 3 plays. So that allows them to win something. If they do not win anything, they will get 5% off their next purchase, and they are only a market exclusive. They will not be available on my Etsy. And then I have also made these 2 little pigs, which I will be charging around $15 to $20 for. I haven't decided quite yet, but I think that they are just the little cutest things. They take me a little bit to make because I do have to use such small yarn to make them so tiny and little pocket size. So these will go along with my other pigs, and I'll probably charge $15 for these. And then these are some of the newer skidaddles that will be coming in. So you've got yourself a light pink, which the camera is not doing it justice, but you got yourself a light pink. There's more of the multicolored in the blue, yellow and white. And then there's some more just plain blue ones. I do have different sized eyes on each one. So some of them have like the embroidered eyes like that, which will make it baby safe. So if they do, say, chew on it, they just pull out a piece of yarn instead of pulling out a safety eye that they could actually get stuck in their throat. I hope you have all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Love you all. Bye.